My thirst is immeasurable. Call me Manuela. What? Yeah. Hey, hi. It's probably loud. Again, you clacking the rings. The Lord of the Rings. Out my way, Sauron. I'm coming for that ass. What? Anyway, hey, hi-ho, and howdy, everyone. My name is Shannon Olshook, and welcome yet again to another episode of Bakemonogatari. This time it is not just any episode, but that's right, boys and girls. We have officially reached the end of the line. We hit the old dusty trail. I don't know what I'm saying. It's the finale. It is. We have reached it. We have seen the crabs as they were being it was kind of like mean picking on our girl, and because her sad story was really, really sad. And then there was a snail, and she was just an adorable sweet potato who eats hands occasionally. You know how the man touches a lot. I don't blame her. And then there was a sweet tasty monkey girl who's amazing and is basically just the human personification of the mascot of my channel, which I mean just speaks to me spiritually on several different levels. That's pretty dope. And then there was Snake Girl, who wasn't a snake. She wasn't just like, I can get you. It's not how she did. Being strangled to death by snakes. It was really sad and uncomfortable and not great. And then there was Hanakawa. Could have called her Cat last to fit with the theme of what I was doing with the bit. But I decided to not do that because, special attention. Her name's in the title. Might as well go for it. I mean, it's only reasonable. And we're going through that, and it's a thing. And my headphones hate me, so that's cool. Anyway, yeah, so it is the last episode of Bakemonogatari, and it is the last episode of our sweet, tasty Hanakawa arc. And we ended off on a little bit of a hanger of cliffs. It was Cliff is just dangling there, like, what the fuck am I doing? Someone help me. Poor Cliff. Anyway, yeah. Again, I saw one coming, but it's curious to see how they're handling that one. Hopefully, positively. I don't know. There's like 12 more seasons. Anyway, we're gonna go ahead and pretty much just kind of jump into this right away. Again, number one big thing I want to say, just a massive thank you for you guys being amazing in general. Again, you guys have been one of the most just unbelievably I don't know, you guys have just been ridiculously supportive since the series started on the channel out of nowhere, and I really, really appreciate that. Like, honestly, you guys have just been amazing, and I don't really know how else to say it other than just by saying thank you. I've managed to meet a lot of really, really cool people thanks to it, and I've managed to just have a really good time. Again, it's not my favorite series by any means, but I've had a great time with it, and I've had a ton of fun with you guys with it because you guys love this stuff, and I just really thank you for, inviting me to come along. I appreciate that. Even if I've been incredibly slow, up here and just in general, you know how it is. But yeah, so, we're pretty much going to just jump into this. As I mentioned before, it is a finale, and a finale is always kind of like it's always a little bit of a gamble, again, for me, because depending on how it affects me emotionally, I don't know if it'll be something where I can actually talk a little bit about the series as a whole and whatnot, or if there's even going to be a ton that I'll be able to say. I don't know if there will be. I'm sure a billion people can say a trillion things about... That's a lot of things for a lot of people. Couldn't say a lot of things about this series, but I don't know if I have necessarily an abundance to say that would really add much to it, or that I haven't already said. Like, Conbru's great. Big fan. Big fan. Shit like that. But yeah, so just in general, I do apologize if I don't have a massive amount of witty dialogue or discussion to be had, but I'll do what I can. And hopefully, as long as it doesn't affect me in the ways of like an Anohana or a Franks, I'll actually be able to say words. If you've seen those shows or my reactions to them, but I cannot word when I'm drowning in my own tears. It was a thing. It's multiple things. There's a good few of those shows. Because people like to see me cry. I know it's really ugly. I really like it. But that's okay. Because I definitely won't do that here. I won't. I'm just a strong-willed boy. I'm so fucked. Anyway, yeah. So I do hope I can say something, but if I can't, I'll do my best. Again, for those of you who may have joined in late or just whatever the case may be, I will not be jumping immediately into the next season of this series when I do finish this. There will be a bit of a break. I have other things lined up in between now and whenever we're going to end up getting to the next series, which I cannot remember again what it is. We had a whole bit about it. Some Phoenix, flipped a coin. I don't remember. But it's okay because we're going to get to it either way. But yeah, so that will be a little ways down the road. If you are unaware of what we have coming next, that is some of that good old-fashioned Madoka Magica, which is going to be a thing. And still don't know if I'm going to end up making that video. I probably should, just because I think it's only fair that people are on the same page as I am with me being spoiled the fucking back. But yeah, it's a thing. We have that, and then I am also hopefully finishing up Konosuba this week, and with that will be coming Erased here fairly soon. Again, still don't know about Cyberdub for either of those, but we will figure it out, and it will be fantastic. I will love it. You will love it. That's right. I've told you. You will love it. You don't get a choice in this. Damn it, I say you'll love it, and you'll love it. And if I say you hate it, then you'll love it anyway. But yeah, so I don't think I have too much to say more before jumping into this. Again, other than just thank you guys again for being you, for joining me along for this, because 'twas a fucking time. Anyway, we're gonna go ahead and do it. We're gonna see what all this is about. It's gonna be great. The preview thing at the end definitely did not inspire fear or sadness in any way, shape, or form whatsoever. Definitely not. It will only be happy. She didn't cry a lot in the thing. No. It's not how it is. It won't happen. I'm fucked. Anyway, we're gonna go ahead and jump into this here in... I specifically said it was gonna be a shorter intro. It's still like 9 minutes long. Anyway, I'll get started here in 3. With the final episode of Bakemonogatari. It's episode 15. Tsubasa 55. Nailed it. All of those were words. In 2. Shit. 1. Damn it. I missed the fucking... 3, 2, 1. Go. Remember when I used to say I started to get a little bit better with the timing of things? Somebody need to fix the lighting in this fucking town. Jesus. That's a statement. Looks like someone's gonna fight Electro out here. Yeah. And that's the thing, in another world, man, that would be a win. She seems pretty rad. But Senju does exist. And she's also pretty rad. Well, I would like to say so. You have to throw down in a goddamn boss fight? Goddamn, this music is intense. It's complicated, man. It's not on purpose. It's that you care, but that's fucking with my eyes. You know, it's like the thing is you want that other person to be happy, so you want to root them on, even if it's gonna fucking kill you on the inside because you can't bring yourself to do it. No, stop. This was the exact thing I didn't want to see. This is going to be this intro again, which is nice through 90% of it, except for that one part that I really don't like. Thank God it was only twice. It's hard to dance while things are kind of sad, but I have to power through it. This is the last one I get for this season. God, let me have this one. Come on, man. What am I doing? It's a thing. I'm with all due respect, it's a good intro. I respect the art that's being shown, but to be honest, I'm just gonna chill over here because I don't need this in my life. This is just upsetting visually to watch. So I'm gonna nope. That's where it starts getting real bad. So like, in general, again, I really like the artistic choices. Visually, very okay, we're good again. This gonna be a thing. Fuck. She's real cool, man. Yeah. Said that a couple times now. It's gonna be a thing. Probably a solid bit of time. Who the fuck is all of you? Except for... Damn! And that's kind of the thing too, is like I've been there, like you're into a person and you're like, but you're just not ready yet. And you get fucked because of it. But not the... You get what I'm saying. Time's mean. Oh. You know, for the sounds of it, her family is a bunch of fucking douche canoes. Matters the heart can really fuck you up. And just your heart can really fuck you up. She's pretty fucking tip top, man. I don't know if that's how that works. Well, that's not fun. Fuck no. Some sassy ass women out here. And that's a cool thing. Yeah. I mean, it's kind of a sad thought, but it's also kind of a nice one. It's nice to be loved. Even if you can't always reciprocate it. That's the part that hurts the most. Just feel like a dick to have to turn someone down. Even me, looking as I do, know what that's like, and it just sucks. I still like to think that's a positive thing, doing that, and not... It's just me, though. Ow. What is your tongue made out of? Jesus. Also, I feel like she would be saddened by the death of the person she likes. Maybe that's just me, though. All right, well, that's a thing. Yeah, she probably takes some exception to that. Damn. Jesus. I knew she had to be saying that for a reason. Hey, man. You good? Are you fucking good? Jesus. Damn. These goddamn helicopters everywhere, man. Where's my boy? Hey. God, it's better when you smiley and happy. You dope. I like it when people are happier. Heyo. Damn. Baby girl, pack your bags. We going to Kentucky Fried Chicken. Would that have been justification for flying live? Got a whole squad. Did our boy dip? My mans. You're fun. I want you to go. Sounds about right. I could see that. It's pretty good. That's so fucking cute. How are you so fucking cute? You opened this series with stapling the shit out of this man. And you're just fucking fantastic. Oh, that was a real nice way to end that. I really liked it. I think this is probably one of my more really enjoyed episodes as well. I don't know. Again, like I've talked about it before, and again, it's kind of cheating because the whole fucking show is just dialogue fucking central. It's a lot of the time is just people fucking standing in a room and talking to each other, or sitting and bouncing all over the place. It's really weird. And again, I'm a sucker for that. I fucking love dialogue. So again, like every episode has it to at least a decent extent. But there's a few in particular that are very heavy on that, and I think this was kind of one of those. And I think that's part of the reason I really, really enjoyed it as much as I did. Again, it's the same reason why the date episode is my favorite, just because it's just those two talking like the entire time, and it's really, really nice. And then there's some of her dad in there as well, but again, I said it a lot of times, and I'm going to say it one last time. Not because, and I can't express this. It's not because I didn't enjoy it at all, because it's absolutely not the case. I'm sitting here thinking where I would put it as well. I like ranking wise, and I always, it's not always the best way to do it, or maybe it is, because I personally do believe subjectivity is the fucking king in art. Period. Like I'm not one for objectivity in art at all. I really don't particularly care for it. But or the idea, shall we say? So like when I actually kind of like quantify things down into numbers, it's very much based on, you know, my personal enjoyment with things and what I appreciated about it and stuff. And I think that's part of it too, is because, like, again, it wasn't my favorite series. It just wasn't. I don't even know if I'd put it. It would probably be in my top 10 of the ones I've done, just because I've done more than I think that I have, but it's just interesting trying to quantify. I think I would probably put it still in the top 10, but again, it's not my favorite series. But there is so much that I do legitimately really love about it. I love the visual fucking just out there with it. I love the creativity with it. I love the dialogue. I love the characters are fucking fantastic. And again, that's my favorite thing in art and storytelling in general is characters. It's 100% the thing that I come for. That sounds weird. But it is. That is the thing that makes me care. It's why I love Franks. It is why I love Steins Gate. It is why I love Sakura. So it is why I love Ruby. It is why I love these things. It's why I'm absolutely adoring Your Lie in April. It's why I'm fucking loving Hyoka. It's because those things are their characters are extremely enjoyable. And there's not been a single character in this that I didn't at least really, really like. Like, again, I'm honestly trying to nail it down. Probably Nadeko is probably my least favorite of everybody, and I still really, really enjoyed her. She's fucking adorable, and she's interesting to listen to talk, and it's interesting trying to figure her out. And her shit was really trippy and weird, and everything's trippy and weird in this. That's not saying much. But like, I don't know. Like, if the character I give a shit about the least in your series is still absolutely fucking dope, then you've absolutely won in my book. And again, that's the biggest thing is, again, the visuals are fucking ridiculous in the best way. The dialogue is amazing. It's structured very weird, but in a very cool way. The music is awesome. The intros and outros are fucking fantastic. Again, my least favorite is probably the live action one, but I still love it in concept, even if it doesn't connect with me nearly as well as others do. The idea alone I really, really like. And I think that's one of the biggest things is even the parts that don't mesh 1,000% with me in the series. Again, in this one, it's very possible they will get even better. And that's generally what I've heard, is people are like, hey, yeah, Bake is great, but a lot of people didn't really fucking gel with it like, oh, this is the tits, until a series or two into it. Which is totally fair. I totally get that, and it's very possible that is what'll happen with me, because I already enjoyed it fine, but it's very possible that just given a little more time with it, given perhaps the series and the studio and stuff time to grow and find their way and to fit into it even better and stuff like that as you go along, obviously that sort of thing always can really help mesh shit together. Time can do a lot. But yeah, like, even the things that didn't land with me 1,000%, still in concept, I find really fucking dope. I do. I honestly do. And I think that's the reason why, even though it's not my favorite, I really liked it. I can honestly say that I really fucking enjoyed it. I really did. Even if it's not my favorite. It's really, it's weird to say, and I hope I'm not bumming anyone out, but because, like, I don't like people talking shit about the stuff I like, so I hope that's not at all how it's coming off, because it's not my intention by, any stretch of the imagination at all. I really love everything in concept, and I really like a lot of things in particular in execution. And again, if for nothing else, you take everything else away, the characters alone are fucking awesome. Kombaru is dope, and she probably my favorite in the end. I think probably come down between her and Senju Gahara. I'm not 100% sure, because Senju Gahara is a fucking enigma. I really didn't think I was gonna like her going into this, because she starts off the way she starts off in the beginning of the series, and within like an episode or two, I'm like, oh, you're perfect, cool, awesome. No, as another person I gotta love now. So I think it's between them. Obviously, just I really enjoy Kombaru. She's a ton of fucking fun. I love a lot of the different aspects of her. And again, it's still personally just very funny to me how she turned out to just be, again, the human version of my mascot for my channel. It was really weird how that kind of turned out. It's kind of great. Fucking sassy lesbian purple monkey. Like, how are you gonna... It's great. I love it. Yeah, like, I don't know. I think that's probably where I land on that. And probably just... I pretty much put most everyone else just right behind those two. Like, again, I think Nadeka's maybe my least favorite, but I still totally enjoyed her. Obviously, we didn't get to see a ton at all of our boys' sisters. Karen and the other one whose name I absolutely remember. Thanks for asking. Shit. But yeah, so there's those. And again, it's one of those things where like, I I don't ever want to take anything away from anyone by, like putting one above the other, because especially like, again, like this is everyone, like when I think about my list of my top, say 50 characters of all time, like I have my favorite who's way the fuck up here, and then everyone there's admittedly a significant kind of drop as it moves down for a sec, but then it hits a point like once you get to like my top 5 and down, we're just fucking huge, a mass collection of everyone so fucking close together and how much I love them. They're just fucking great. It's like, it's borderline impossible to even put one over the other, because you just like cram them together. They're all fucking fantastic. And I think in a lot of ways that's the way this show is just everyone's really, really great. So even the worst or the best is fucking smushed together with everything else because it's so fucking good. is I guess where I was going with that. It's just funny because I've had conversations with people like, well, your top 50 list, but you put this over this, and I'm like, I don't think you understand that like these 12 people here in this list are basically in the same exact slot, but you'd be upset with me if I said my 12th favorite character is 27 different people. And just wouldn't work too well. In the end, the biggest thing I want to get across here is it's not my favorite series yet, but I really, really, really enjoyed it. And another little aspect of it is your guys' support has been amazing. You guys have been supportive. You guys have been kind, disgustingly fucking sweet to me. You guys have been very helpful. Especially like early on, people were constantly being like, well, here's this, and this. This is all information. Enjoy it. And I'm like, boy, you write essays on this shit? Because the people who love this show and this series really fucking love them. I've noticed people who like, I know like the original author's work, fucking love his shit. And I respect that. I really do. And like, again, that's the thing, is even if I don't 100% Joe with something, seeing other people love stuff and stuff like that just makes me really fucking happy. That's the biggest thing that I want out of this channel and this series, is just supporting loving shit. Like there's plenty of things out there that I don't personally really care for, but other people do, and I can't help but fucking cheer them on, and that makes me very happy. I don't know where I'd put it, if I actually had to like rate it down with a number. I'm also one of, just keep in mind, I'm one of those people who's like, the lowest thing on my list I think is a 7, and I want to rewatch the series immensely to make sure that I didn't fuck that up, because I feel like I went way too harsh on it. I'm one of those people. So I really think Love Lab was better than I give it any credit for. I feel like it was just, I know it's a 7, but I feel like I gave it a 2. Anyway, I do think I would put it at a 9. I think if I had to put it down into a number, I would put this as a 9. Because again, even when it doesn't land for me, it in concept is fucking fantastic. And I love the energy they put into it. I love the art they put into it. I love the care they put into it more than anything. And that just makes me happy. That is a win for me. It's people who are making something they think is really fucking cool, and they care about it, and that makes me happy. Let's see, do I have anything else? Do I have again, favorite episodes? Again, no fucking surprise. I think 12 is definitely my favorite. It's just fucking great. Yeah. So I think I would definitely put that as my favorite. That's a 10 out of 10 right there from me, son. That's one of them. It's one of them super greats. It's one of them all-time great goodnesses. I think I would say that. As for my other favorites throughout, again, I really, really liked this one. Because I think it had, again, a lot of that same sort of thing. Again, it's a very dialogue-heavy show. it's all gonna kind of fit into that kind of thing that I like. But yeah, I do think I would put this one up there, and I think I would probably again put the finale to Conbarus, I think, probably up there as like my second or third as well. Yeah, I think so. I think that's where I'd probably go with it. But yeah, no, just in the end, if I can give any message across, it's, why am I so low down here like a fucking gremlin every time? What the fuck? In the end, I've really enjoyed my time here. So thank you for joining me with it. Thank you guys for being supportive. Thank you guys for having fun with me. I hope you guys enjoyed your time. I really do. Again, as I said before, it is going to be a bit before we get around to the next season. So I do hope you guys understand on that. But yeah, thank you guys for joining me for this one. Again, Madoka and Erased will be the next two series we start here on the channel. They will be taking over after this one and after Konosuba. And we have Steins Gate movie is our next sub-special. When we get to that Sweet Tasty 750. 750. It's gonna still 100 or so away, but that's okay. It's cool. We're doing good. Do I have anything else I really wanted to say? Probably not. It's probably just got me saying thank you again. So thank you. Anyway, I will see you guys next time with whatever that happens to be, whether it's more Monogatari or Madoka or fucking Fire Emblem or like whatever it is you're watching. I appreciate you, and I hope you guys have a good time. Again, the plan is to also finish up Konosuba this week. Hopefully get out some Made in Abyss, because again, I feel like I've been definitely slacking on them in particular. And hopefully if I could just fill out the week normally in general, that'd be cool. I would like to get more Fire Emblem done up this week, because we are actually starting to catch up to where I am again, and I want to be able to keep that consistent each and every day. Anyway, that's the hope. Anyway, I will catch you guys next time. Thank you again. And, love you, your favorite waifu, whoever she be. Is it the Senjo Gahara? That's awesome. That's fantastic, and I respect it. Is it the sweet little muffin snail? That's cool. Put her in your pocket. Carry her around. Be like, this is my little Achikuji. It's great. It's just real good. Is it your Kanbru doing basketballs off your head, being like doink doink doink? I don't. So what am I, 5? Well, it's just bouncing off your head, and you're like, that's cool. You cute. I like you. You great. Is it Snake Glass? Cause fucking hat. The answer is yes. It's Snake Glass. Cause hat. Is it a Hanakawa? I get it. Is it Shinobu? I get it. Is it Oshino? I fucking get it. Is it literally anyone? I get it. I should end this episode now. I just keep going because I feel like I need to say words. I don't. I could just stop. I could honestly just stop. Thank you. Bye-bye. I love you guys. Take care. Smooches. Toodles, doodles, lemons, everyone. Bye-bye. This was weird. This show was weird. It's good, though. It's pretty fucking good, though.